There's nothing that I dream more of at night than clicking on a YouTube video and getting 30 seconds of unskippable ads of a product that I will never buy. That's probably one of my favorite things in my entire life. Said no one ever. So, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, apparently, YouTube wants to implement something where there's going to be 30 seconds of unskippable ads. And this will obviously make it where creators get paid more in theory because you're watching more of a advertisement on a video. But there's also a lot of downsides to this that I don't believe they're really looking into as it is. There is so many people as of right now for YouTube who will basically click on a video, and if they get 15 seconds of unskippable ads, will instantly click off of that video no matter what happens. And now YouTube even has this thing where if you get a ad and let's say it's 60 seconds of ads put together, it's like maybe 4 or 5 ads put together, then they have this skip option where it allows you to skip to one final ad that's unskippable, and then it'll allow you to basically skip those final ads. But they always make sure there's at least one unskippable option so there's revenue. And I understand YouTube definitely does need to make money at the end of the day. They are a company and they deserve to make money, especially because running a platform is expensive. But I think this is really, from at least an outsider perspective, is just a way to push premium sales because I don't imagine how anybody working at YouTube as of the current point in time would see this as a benefit to the platform over something like updating their UI or their systems like that outside of, them basically just making more money. And obviously, not everybody's going to stop watching YouTube because there's no YouTube ads. I mean, they've been pushing out ad blockers for a really long time now. I know I personally cannot use ad blockers whatsoever without getting the things popped up. That's actually why I don't react to videos anymore, is because since there's no ad blockers, or it's really hard to get ad blockers just in general, then there's no point in even downloading one. It just kind of ruins the experience as they have it flash up on your screen. But I understand it, they want to monetize, they want to make money off of everything. So one thing I saw that they're apparently working on is upgrading the time limit. They're dipping into the pool, putting their toe in the kitty end, I guess you could say. So what they're trying to do is slowly upgrade the ad timer of the unskippable ads. And what I mean by this is what they've slowly done over the years is it went from here's a 5 second ad that you can't skip to now they're at a 15-second ad that you can't skip to going into a 30-second ad that you can't skip. And eventually this will probably lead up to a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And I can honestly say that this idea is just a little bit wacky. And if anybody at YouTube watches this video, I don't think they will. They probably won't even see it in their entire lifetime. But if you do, I will say that there is people who will just never watch YouTube ever again. You will lose millions of people watching your platform in exchange for having ads. I mean, there's a reason people don't watch Crunchyroll. There's a reason people don't watch YouTube right now. There's a large reason for that, especially when you start pushing basically this program, because this is all about pushing premium, right? It's either you buy our premium or we get more money from you, is essentially the model behind it. And I think there's this just wacky part. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So this article is about like the YouTube ad things. So the test is already being well received by Anthony Higman, the CEO of Ads Squire, claiming the users will probably watch 30-second ads. The 15-second non-skippable YouTube ad format is my all-time favorite, he said. These can be targeted to keywords an audience and user must watch the ad to get the content they want to watch. I think this is wrong. Just instantly, I think that this is 100% wrong because I don't know about you, but I personally don't get targeted ads from keywords or anything of that sort. The only ads I ever get are about like luxury cars. You'll see like stuff about quitting smoking. I see stuff that's like highly promoted. I have never got a targeted ad on YouTube since I have used it since I was like 8 years old. So I think maybe unskippable ads could be better if the targeting system was better. But in general, I personally have never bought anything from a ad, and no one I have known my entire life has ever bought anything from an ad. Whether that's a TV advertisement, a YouTube advertisement, or maybe a Facebook advertisement or whatever it is, they've never bought something like that in their entire life. So what I don't understand is these people that are making this, the CEO, is he buying the stuff he's seeing the ads for? Is he actually watching these advertisements, or is he just saying this to say it? Now, if he watches it and he genuinely thinks it's good, then okay, I think that's completely fair. But every person I know does this. Oh, I'm in the middle of watching a 10-minute video. There's a 10-minute unskippable ad. TikTok time. What's next? Oh, and that is every single person that I know that currently basically watches ads on YouTube, especially in more long form content, right? So, like in long form content in particular, there's a lot of ads. When you watch, like, let's say a storybook or you watch a movie on YouTube, there's a lot of ads on there, which is fine. It's what you expect from a long term video. But what they're trying to say in this article is they want to increase the amount of ads that are in every single video, and they want to put more 30-second unskippable ads. And I can just say this right now, as someone who actively will click off of a YouTube video if the ad is too long. Yeah, you're going to lose a lot more money in the long run. I actually wonder how much money YouTube was making back in the day when they would have the 5-second unskippable ads, but there'd be like 20 in a 10-minute video. It'd be like every minute, 5-second unskippable ad. And you would like grab your remote, you'd be like, oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to skip. And then you see it's 5 seconds, so you're like, oh, okay. And it was a little annoying getting an ad, but YouTube would get their money. You would watch the ad all the way through, and then the video would continue to be watched. But when I click on a video and the first thing I get is a 30-second unskippable ad, I'm sorry to tell you this, unless I am absolutely in love with that content creator, I am instantly clicking off. And I don't know if that counts as a view for an ad, but I guess that's how they might be inflating some of the numbers if I had to guess, because I just can't imagine anyone that is Gen Z or younger is really sitting down and being like, wow, let me go ahead and watch some ads, right? And I'm not saying people that are older than Gen Z want to watch ads either. I just think that Gen Z's attention span and younger is definitely on the lower scale. That's why they made YouTube Shorts. That's why they made TikTok, Instagram Reels, because that is short form content that brings a lot to those platforms that the long form content doesn't. So by making your long term content worse, I feel like this is kind of promoting people doing the AI short form content and YouTube Shorts even more. Uh, and it's just kind of wacky. I wonder how much, like I said before, I wonder how much they would make if they just went back to 5-second unskippable ads and they just put like 10 or 15 in every single video. And you were just like forced to have that. But we're going to have to see how this really works at the end of the day. We could not see this ever implemented in our entire lives. We could see it implemented tomorrow. Who knows, depending on what they desire. Really, I just wanted to rant about this today because it's something that I saw while scrolling through Twitter. Let me know what you guys think about YouTube ads in the comments below. And besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful night. Peace.